Howard Stern Show.
Almost Famous was such a good movie, and you got nominated for an Academy Award and everything, which is unbelievable since like you had only done like one other film, and then you got that film, right? And
Yeah.
you had to audition for that, I assume.
Yeah, like 4 times.
And tons of people wanted that, right? I mean,
Yeah,
everyone was going for
that was a.
Yeah.
I was shooting in Ireland, another film at the time, and I kept flying back and forth to audition, and and I finally, I remember, I'll never forget that phone call.
But
when I got the part, because I was supposed to play a different role. I was supposed to play the sister.
Not Penny Lane.
And Cameron didn't want me to audition.
Why?
So, because he just saw me as the sister.
Right.
And I just said, look, and then everybody fell out of the movie. Because at the time I got the sister, it was Brad Pitt and Sarah Polley.
Really?
Yeah. And I got the part, and then.
Why did they fall out of the movie? I never understand all that.
I don't know. Timing.
Right.
Schedule. I don't know.
Maybe they freak out and they think maybe it's not commercially viable. You don't know.
Whatever it is,
Right.
Everybody has a reason for falling out of things at times. But
it must have been huge.
I like stuck in there.
Well,
And I was turning down other parts and things, and Cameron, and I said, just please, I'm going to be in the movie, but just please let me audition for
Why?
Penny
Because you sensed that it would be a big
Lane.
commercial success?
No, I just love Cameron Crowe. I
Right.
loved his movies. They, to me, like Singles and Say Anything and Jerry Maguire. I mean, to be in his next film was like, please, may I?
Were you nervous when you got on set for that movie?
I think you're always a little bit nervous.
Are you even still?
And then you're, oh yeah. You get anxiety. It's like coming in here. You get a little bit like, and then you sort of start to like, get a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
But you don't want to get too comfortable.
Look at the list of people who were up for that role.
Okay.
This is, I don't know if you ever heard this, and maybe it's not even true because you just read this stuff, okay? Kate Campbell, Jenna Elfman, Bridget Moynihan, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Rose McGowan, Rebecca Romaine auditioned for the role of Penny Lane, and you beat them all. Is there some sort of like competitive, pride in all of that?
No, I don't. I think when you grow up, like with parents, like I did, competitiveness in this world is like a no-no.
Yeah.
Like you get it right away, And Kurt was really great with that stuff when we were growing up because.
Why, you just gonna get caught up in it?
Well, I just think he's so honest. He's so brutally honest.
Right. You love him.
I love him.
Right.
So much. He's just a great guy.
Yeah.
And he's an original. He's very different. He doesn't buy into things.
When you started acting, did you feel competitive with your mother?
No.
Did you
not
feel
at
like,
all.
I have to be more famous than her or more in more movies than her or somehow prove to her that I'm good enough?
No, I felt the opposite. The thing that I really felt was I was aware of the fact that I'd always get asked questions about my family, and I really wanted to just do it on my own terms.
Which is good. Your name was Hudson.
It allowed me to kind of go a little under the radar for like 5 seconds, you know. But no, it was really important for me. The first role I got was Escape from L.A. with Kurt, and I remember sitting with my family, and they were kind of like, okay, well, this is going to happen. You're going to start, getting movies and stuff, and I just didn't want to do anything that was affiliated with my parents at the time.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to do it on my own, and the truth is, like, I do have a family that is an encouraging family. So for us, we grew up with parents that would only ever want all of us kids to be better at anything than them, and I understand that now, having my kids, which is like, I want them, I want them to fly as high as they can, You
don't think it was hard for your mother and maybe even Kurt when you got nominated for an Academy Award? Do you think that kind of, like, every actor is competitive with every other actor, even though they say they're not?
No.
You don't think it was difficult?
No, I think they were
relieved.
very, you know what? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Probably.
They're probably worried about you.
There was probably a moment of, it was exciting, but a relief of like, you know, maybe the relief was like, she's pretty good.
Right.
Or just validation. You know, we're not propping her
she
up.
did all
She's
right.
good.
Yeah.
When you got tapped for Almost Famous and you got the role, who do you call first to tell them that you got the role?
I called everyone. I think I just called the house. You know, I just called and they were both there.
When you did it, do you go to the premieres? Do you watch yourself on screen?
I hate watching myself.
Really?
Yeah, I have a really hard time with it.
So if there's a movie,
I get like sweaty and I get, I'm very, very critical. I just don't like it. Like I don't like watching it.
So when a movie comes on TV, if like you're just laying there in bed and it's
I'm like, turn it off.
You will.
Yeah.
You won't watch it just to learn.
Sometimes. I mean, I guess like there's certain like I watched Almost Famous with Ryder just recently,
right? Which
was really fun.
Was he? In other words, he had never seen you in that movie.
Well, he's 12. You know, it's a rated R movie,
right?
So he finally just said, "Mom, come on," you know, and I was like, "All right."
Let me see what you're up to. And so you where were you when you did this? At home?
At home.
At home? Mm-hmm. What do? You're laying in bed eating popcorn or something?
I was kind of in and out of the room, you know, and I would watch him watch it, and it was interesting to see how it held up too with like a 12-year-old,
right?
And he was like out of his mind.
Yeah.